Hey everybody, I'm back again. Tell a friend. I gotta tell you, by the way, have mercy. I'm like probably not as tired as I've ever been in my whole life. I'm like really tired. I'm like a broken scout right now. Like if they asked Vegeta what does the power level say? What does the scanner say about his power level? And then it was like it's under 9,000. You would be like, whoa, that thing's broken. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm a little bit under the weather. It's not bad, but it's affecting me slightly. And then also, my toddler woke me up at 3:45 a.m. this morning. Now I know what you're gonna say. So no Peloton ride then? It's every day, bro. They said they sucked, but we still got them done. Anyway, okay, so we're 1-0 here technically. I think Kangaroo goes pog crazy this week. I am taking a Stork simply because it's pretty good at some point. We're taking a Mosquito simply because Bisons exist. We're going to level our Cricket because Bisons exist. If we could get early Bisons, I mean, that would be nice for me. That'd be a pretty good day for me. I will say, I'm not thrilled with the guinea fowl here. However, they're only going to get one trigger. I hit you, you hit me, you hit me. You're going to defeat me. Okay, you got a slightly better team, but I think that we're not far off. It'll be like one of these. Feels like you can't really pass up a croissant here. And then you're going to spit out a 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to pop... honestly, the most likely unit to stick around is our Kangaroo. It would be better off with a Cucumber, but let's give it a little support. I mean, it's early enough that buying... like a croissant is really hard to say no to. I would say we are not cruising. This sheep is probably going to eat me alive. Unless maybe we draw. Okay, I'll accept my draw. I think we might have gotten a little lucky to get one cricket, much less two crickets. Roll me. Let's go for we're going to go for a little stabilizer here. Obviously, we didn't get the bison payoff we needed. We also did not get a level of any sort. But an early pineapple on a woodpecker can kind of go. It can do something. Okay. Now this is a horse and sea turtle build. That's hard for me to deal with. In fact, I think I'm just going to lose. There will be no dealing with it. Unless... Oh, we draw. Okay. Hanging tough, staying hungry. Go ahead. I'm going to take my level next time. No, I'm not going to take it this time. And I don't want a worm. I'm going to try to... I'm going to reorganize the squad thusly. We have one win, which is pretty embarrassing, but I do feel like the squad is not bad. Like, I feel like it has a certain je ne sais squad going on here. 410 sea turtle. Holy cow. I am living for it. I am, okay. Level 2 Kangaroo would go crazy. We'd also love, like, this is where Bison can really start showing up. I'll take my level. We did get a Bison. Or are we going to run Turkey Team? I really feel like we got to run Bison, brother. Even though we don't have a level 3 yet, it's very reasonable to assume we will get one pretty quick. I mean, we could even just get a Crow and then sell... I don't know what we would sell, because like I actually like all of my units right now. It's not a common occurrence for me, but... I told you the squad looked pretty good. Like, a round ago, you might have doubted me, but now I look at it and I'm like, dude, this squad is like... We got a lot of great players going on here. There's a lot of units that are hard to part with. I hate to say goodbye to a Kangaroo. But I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say goodbye to a Stork. It pains me, and forget about the equipment for now. We just want to make sure we get the level. Scorpion could go kind of sicko mode. More I'm glad we kept the Kangaroo. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think we want a seal. We need something here, but it doesn't have to be a seal. I mean, if we wanted to be the ultimate coward, it could just be another bison. Otherwise, like, maybe a penguin could kind of go crazy here. My scorpion, how dare you? They're me, but equally strong. Okay, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very good. I am. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna buff you. You are the unit we live and die with right now. You really don't need a croissant, man. I mean, this is just... I really don't want to buy an apple, though. I would love to get a green pepper. I feel like a green pepper on the bison could go kind of crazy. We got 2 extra gold. What am I doing? Skunk also goes crazy. Probably clears the scorpion. I'm now just worried that the bison is scaling, like, so slowly. I assumed maybe we would have had a chance to get a level 2 by now. My scorpion. Washed. 2 attacks. 2 attacks might give us a chance. It doesn't give us a chance. Okay. Still, 3 life remains. Half-life, full life consequences. I'm gonna sell you. I think even though it's a huge overpay, we need to have the chance for this bison to level up faster. I would still freeze that. Brother, I don't want to. But, like, there should be ambient chocolate in the shop. My EV is horrendous right now. MTG Finance is saying, what are you doing, you idiot? Do I not get... Okay, I still get to shoot. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. We're still going to lose. Yes. But I don't feel like our team is that bad. I know that's heavy copium. What am I selling? You know what? The woodpecker is not really getting the job done anymore. I can't even afford to sell you. Why don't you take this then? We're really going to run you in the front? I don't think so. I think I may have been wrong. I think my team might be not good. I think my team might not have gotten good fast enough. I think it's all falling apart. That's bad. That's really bad. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but still too bad for us to recover from immediately. Sell me. Scale me. I don't think any of those animals save you. Nor those, probably. Hang on. Now, if there's ever been a chance for this to work, please let it be now. Now, if I get beaten by a scorpion, it would be hilarious. Right after declaring that my own scorpion was useless. How am I supposed to beat this lionfish, man? I'll tell you how I'm supposed to beat this lionfish. You're not supposed to beat the lionfish. And yet... Please? Please? No! To the sauropod! 3 wins? That hurts. Anyway. Still having fun. And you can't judge me because I'm, like, more tired than I've ever been in my entire life. So, now, I think what I'm learning that, like, a theme this week is an iconic Godfather, like Godfather's Pizza. You know, they got the crust that goes all the way to the edges. The theme this week, in my personnel opinion, is pivoting. And it's a theme that we have not really interfaced with prior to this. But I genuinely do feel like the best strategy this week is to have good units at all times. Which sounds crazy, like obvious, but some weeklies are like, nah, dude. Like, take a step back on round 5 and just scale like a madman. This week feels more to me like... We're gonna draw after all that. Holy cow. Thick Crab 69, what a name. This weekly feels to me like the strategy is... Don't be afraid to pivot to get, you know, the best unit that's available when it becomes available. Now, the Aardvark, a little sus. A little sus depends on what our opponent has. But I like a woodpecker. A pineapple could show up soon after. I have my own horse. It is only a level 1, I'll admit. It's not a level 2 like your horse. But I do also have an aardvark. The aardvark stays winning. Thank you, Arthur. For now, let's scale. The seahorse is my pick for the most likely unit to stick around. I'm just going to pop this on the cricket, even though I don't think it's going to stick around. Let's make use of our money right now. Instead of trying to be strong later, let's try to be strong, you know, as the crow flies. They're spawning something, but they're not spawning it until later. So I don't think it's going to matter. Doesn't matter, but it feels nice. 2 wins. I don't really want to keep going down this horse build. Like, we've come to the end of the road on that one. This seems good. This seems good. I am going to... Honestly, no disrespect to our horse. I'm going to spit out a level 2 woodpecker. I know it's a little sus, Walt. I'm not really too concerned about a level 3 seahorse. Getting a skunk out there will be very nice in the future. So I know we're not going to talk about it, but it was like, it turned out to be like a pretty sick decision, right? Like, worked out very well. So Salty, great name. Give me a skunk. I mean, that guinea fowl does go pretty hard. I feel like it's possible we could do better. A level 3 woodpecker would be pretty nice. Everything else here, I'm kind of snoozing. I think we have a lot of space that is available for crows. If we could get like a level 2 skunk early, seems to synergize pretty well with what's going on with the woodpecker. You never know what could happen. We could craft a deck of good stuff. Big aardvark? Big aardvark? We take those. The aardvark has done well for us, but I mean, it is going to be gone pretty soon. I think we almost could, like, sell the aardvark, take a mole, buff your 2 best units. We're in, like, strategy mode now. Another cricket, I don't care for it. Cheese, don't really care for it. Bison, I mean, this is where we have to pay the piper, you know. We chose not to get bison enablers, ergo... Now we pay the price of not being able to buy the bison. It is what it is. A lot of rolling there, unfortunately. Hoping to see crows. I'm happy to overpay. I think that worked out okay. It kind of screwed up their order a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It looks like it's going to be enough. 5 wins. Just barely. I still don't want... I'm buffing our skunk as crazy as it is. That's very welcomed level. How about just a good unit, the lionfish? Yeah, sure, sign me up. Next round we get ambient chocolate. But we don't have any form of scaling, so we basically have to win, like, immediately. What is happening? I'm crazy? It's the best team I've ever fielded, completely by accident? We still barely won. Like, this is starting to run out. None of these units do it for us, nor does the equipment. I mean, you can go. we got to be able to find something better than you. Very nice. You can go and just throw in another skunk for now, and then another lionfish, or a level 2 lionfish coming up soon, I hope. You want to? It's too late for the bison to really get this done. I think we need... It's probably got to be a level 3 woodpecker. It just seems like the unit that has the most impact on the game. Lionfish at the front, not what we want to see. Okay, now we're washed, and this is where I think, like, our journey may end. Because we weren't even close. Very important. Very important. If we're going to stand the chance here. Maybe 2 level 2 skunks, and then the seahorse, like, woodpeckers do it for you. I don't know what... The only other thing I can really think of us leveraging is if we get a bunch of lionesses. We can just scale the shop instead of having to scale anything else. Well, we really, like, we screwed this team. So if we can't beat this squad after what we did to their order, that's a bad sign. Because we really messed with the team. Even the green peppers, I'm not too worried about here. I think... maybe one of the only ways out of it. We don't really have, like, tanky units that make a grizzly bear or a cat work well. Or, sorry, or a snake. I think we gotta go cat scaling. And I don't want to sell anything, so I'll stack you. We'll try to get a little cat scaling. A little late for a penguin. I will say an octopus could go crazy, but I really don't feel like dropping, like, a seahorse for it. I do feel kind of like it's okay to maybe drop our seahorse for a second cat. Even though the seahorse has done good stuff for us and continues to. That's weird. They spit out another turkey. Is this catastrophic or are we okay? It's really hard to get rid of a seahorse after what it just did for us right there, right? We could just go for a level 2 cat instead. Like, the seahorse is just... I think we've got to... The way that we're going to survive on this one, we have to make it through, like, a little cheekily. We can't just skate in. You know, it's not just scaling 4 units to 50-50 and praying. Like, we kind of need to... We need to play spoiler a little bit. This one is, like, so close, but it's not quite there. It's alright, we still got a lot of HP to make it happen. Like, I think... I hate to say it, I think we do have to sell the seahorse to, like, get a cow out there. But it doesn't have to happen straight away. I would love to... Like, we didn't even get anything useful from the shop, okay? So that's cheesing me off a little bit, but... I would love to wait until we get a level 2 cat so the milk hits that much harder. This seems pretty bad. Moving the bear up is very helpful. But we're not going to be able to punch through that bison. Okay, with 2 life left, like, it's becoming very unlikely to imagine us beating scalers. But... Joke's on you. Perhaps I have my own scalers, and we're going freaking huge woodpecker. Little unusual. Go ahead. I was gonna say, go ahead and give it to the cow. If we're not in a position to be making enemies. Sure, a sauropod makes some sense. It's something I wish I had available with a little bit more runway, but gotta admit the bear is kind of scaring me back there. Like, it looks like this is winnable, but actually the dog makes this unwinnable for us. Forget about the bear, brother. Chicken God. What a name. I still like what you're doing. I don't think I would put a melon on you. Although, for you to get... maybe you serve better as just something breaking equipment now. I could see it. Chocolate. Level 3 skunk in a pinch. Yeah, we didn't even get the foods we'd be looking for our cat. I think we're probably going to lose on 7. But it was like a reasonably... I thought it was a pretty decent attempt. We already override their equipment, I'm realizing, thanks to the lionfish. So this was just a lesson. We went all in at the wrong time. We went all in on a team that needed scaling. We chose to forego scaling because we thought it was too late. It might have been too late, but it was also too late to commit to the team that we had. I'll be a small baguette. Why not? Now, I don't love this team, but I'm thinking we get an early draw, get a bunch of early scaling from our pill bugs, and you're just like, you're strongish units, so... 2 3s go pretty hard on round 1 and round 2. Okay, you doubled up on my pill bug. I take offense to that. I do. I think we definitely win this. Be nice to win early, because it feels like winning late is going to require, like, really going hard on the scaling route. Let's give you one of these. I'm going to go a little crazy, and I'm going to go sell, sell. And that's going to give me a good frigate bird, and we'll talk about these turtles. Actually, I would just give this to you. And I know that... Wow! I don't know why I rolled again. I know that we don't have a 5th squad member. May come back to bite us. For sure. But also, like, the squad that we have is not... It's nothing to sneeze at, brother. Look at this. And then we'll take our level 2 turtle next turn, which is really just existing for stats. But I was just about to say, if we could get like a sheep or something, we got a real shot on this. Because that's going to spit out two... It's going to be a 2-2 sheep that spits out 2 8 rams. There's something to like there. And even just the turtle itself is like, he's statted up, blank fat enough. He a bad, and you already know it. Yeah, you know it. He about to make me spend some money on it. Oh, whole bank account, I'll blow it. Go do the show then. Bring the dough in. You know what I'm talking about. T-Pain. Just don't see it here. I kind of see this. And remember, I'm trying to maximize my strength on each round. So I am spending on equipment on units that probably won't stick around to the late game, which tends to be something that I don't do. However, I'm reworking my methodology for this week. It's a strong lad. You gotta hand it to it. It's a strong lad. He a strong lad and he already know it. He about to make me spend some money. Listen, we don't need to go there. We'll take that. It's not the Snuggie. Does it come in other styles? Not really. Roll me. Love to see this. Don't love to see it. Don't love to see it. In this situation, I will indeed take a croissant. And I'm not even worried about the pill bug positioning anymore. You're gonna skunk me? Me? I invented the skunk. That's bad. You got a strong team there. REO Speed Shaggin. What a name. If they ever do like an 80s Austin Powers, I'm sure they'll call. You simply don't need to exist anymore. So I'm not gonna buff you. You're pretty valuable. What do you think? What do you think about going polar bear style? A lot of people are familiar with Gangnam style. Not everybody's familiar with polar bear style anymore. Just sad. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm freezing a crow to make them stronger. Just because I also feel like I want experience to be on our polar bear. So it's weird. They got a seal already, too. Holy cow. It's alright, we're gonna get a lot of attacks here. Very good for our kangaroo. We're gonna be fine. The first thing you backed, you don't have to stick with it forever. But if we could get like multiple polar bears, it would go kind of crazy. We would sell a pill bug to make it happen. I don't know. It's scary. I think we just leave you sitting here for a minute. Let's buff you. Pear is kind of hard to pass up. I know this seems... Well, what are you? You're basically like a 7-5. I'm gonna go a little crazy with it. And I'm gonna buff you again. It's an unusual setup for a team, but we're taking advantage of the turtle while the turtle is still somewhat strong. You've destroyed my whole squad and broken my heart in the process. It's okay. I was gonna say our kangaroo's still really good. Turns out that was a lie. It was still pretty good, but... Okay, now this is where things get interesting. I think that the right play and don't shoot the messenger is because we have 3 HP. I think we go all in on this squad right here. And I have not yet... Now I have. I've figured out what we're going to do. We're going to get a level 2 husky. I recognize the position this leaves us in. We're going to freeze a shark and a snake. And we're gonna let the polar bear choose. Now this was a big, like, stretch, okay? This is not something that I took lightly. We may go down to 1 HP making the pivot, but I think it gives us the best chance of getting out of this alive. So I think you can go here. Now we can't have a sheep at the front, which is fine. We'll do this instead. Sorry, shark, you had your chance. I would add another sheep right here. And then I hate to say it, I'm adding a cupcake. We're not even freezing anything, but the polar bear has received 2-2 and 2-2, so we gotta keep it. It's not a fallacy. It's the sunk cost, but it's only a fallacy if it's the wrong thing to do. This could be the sunk cost strategy. Well, well, well. And to think, like, I'm looking at this squad right now, so many of you laughed at me when I was so clearly in the right with my actions. Look at that. You should be ashamed of your words and your deeds. It's a great opportunity to sell a polar bear and run a cat. I know, I've been using the cat quite often. I'm not going to give you a pineapple. I thought about giving you a pineapple. I'm not going to give you a pineapple. Because it takes away the husky buff. Admit it, I mean, it might be the right thing to do, but I'm not doing it. Okay, now this is... They got a grizzly bear. It's a strong unit. We got a snake. It's a strong unit. I mean, you see where this is going. Our snake has lived. Our kangaroo's getting mega strong to take you on. What a shot. We win these. That takes us to 7. This is like the first time in this week's history that we have like started to lose and then started to win again after losing. That has not happened very often. I'm not saying we're getting to 10. I'm just saying we're at least in the mix. I feel like this team's going to be very annoying. What an egg, by the way. It's one of the most powerful eggs I've ever seen. And you're talking to a guy, he knows eggs, okay? We're actually gonna win. That takes us to 8. Would love a level 2 snake. Level 2 cat also goes crazy. Now, I was just gonna say, why don't you give me some foods that make good use of that? We'll roll. We'll take a snake next time. I don't really want to sell anything to get a cow, but I like where your head's at. Food effects are tripled. Tripled! Now, I'm on a high right now. Do not break my stride, okay? I have got to keep on moving. It's a strong turkey. Our kangaroo's going to be quite strong as well. If our snake can level up, this would be huge for me, okay? I'm just saying, I don't think we had a legitimate 10-piece this week. We had one where we just got every scaler on level up, which was beautiful, and I would love if that happened to us next time as well, but holy cow, 12 extra attack. But one where we actually had to use our brain a little bit, and we only got 2 scalers? 2 scalers, Jerry. Very fortuitous break there. I'm a little worried about this level 2 octopus, but our squad's quite strong. I lived. And we're going to get to 10. Holy cow. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm feeling good about myself. Not a brave squad, but hey, I feel like we puzzled our way out of the labyrinth. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!